Well, some people like to dismiss slavery like it was nothing. But you see, slavery, it can never be forgotten. Some people not gonna like what me say, but me I gonna say it anyway. We are gonna talk about slavery and the effects of it today. Some people just don't want to know about 400 years ago. But the thing about slavery, it's affecting people now.
All right, hey there. Greetings, Yahotep. Aguada, bless up, greetings. Welcome, blacks, to the Recovery Room and another meeting of Racism Non-Anonymous with me, Sis Abana, recovering. No, correction, update. This is a live broadcast update. We have now, the program is progressing, and I am a victim of racism. This is Abana, and I am a victim of racism. I am also true to the cause that is committed to African liberation via unification and utilizing the tool of healthy and effective communications. Welcome back to another meeting of Racism Non-Anonymous and another episode in Abana's World. So I am sitting here as I am preparing food for myself this evening and the folks that I live in the house with, or who live in the house with me, and or both fans. And I gave, had occasion to remember some shit that happened, that I experienced earlier today. And what it was I experienced was individuals who administer a group to learn about the system. So I guess it's really just to learn about the system of racism, white supreme lunacy, as I call it. They call it racism, white supremacy. The group is, so it seems really that's what it is. So I'm getting it now. That's what counter-racist scientists seemingly are really about. It's been my experience. And that is simply learning what it is and how it works. Now, they do have an express goal of, at some point, replacing the system that they expose, that system of racism, white supreme lunacy. They desire to see it replaced with the system of justice. However, they are not ready to actually do it, that is, practice justice, because they're still learning about the system, and or they're actively teaching others about the system, others who I suppose at some point they will start to do justice. So that's where I am. That's where I am at. I am about sort of doing justice, and I recognize that doing justice ultimately, for me, means recovering and healing from the impact of this system in my life. Very personally, very real, very upfront, practicing the program, practicing what I preach and teach about. So not only am I interested in talking with you and helping you to see and understand traumatic stress, what it is and how it works. I should be looking up here right most of the time. I'm kind of still, I'm getting more comfortable and used to this thing here. Traumatic stress, what it is and how it works. I also offer solutions, and I also, practice what I preach and teach. I work to practice healthy and effective communication, and I know that requires asking questions, and it requires that I listen to the responses. And in order to assure clarity, I may ask some more questions and or give an example of what I believe, and or just replay what I heard you say. And that's what it does. And that does seem to bring up a lot of very uncomfortable feelings for people, because as I know I learned for myself as I practiced the program and begin to ask myself those questions and feedback myself and interact with other people, I also was very uncomfortable, because looking at self can be a very uncomfortable process. And, memories are triggered, and with those memories of various events, there are many feelings attached, and that is where the work of true recovery comes in. That's where the work is. I'm looking over here, another here, yeah. That's where the work comes in of true recovery, managing those feelings, learning to manage those feelings, letting yourself know that you can, supporting each other in the knowledge of can do in terms of managing the feelings, learning them, understanding them, and learning to practice expressing them in a way that becomes more helpful as opposed to hurtful to the long-term goal that we all have set in our minds to do. So that's about all for now. Thanks for checking in, and thanks for listening to me share, coming to you from, the recovery zone, and we are now in zone. I haven't mapped out the zones in the locations in the house, but it's all the home is the recovery zone. And maybe my recovery zone spans probably to the end of my block, my neighborhood. It's the recovery zone, and I am in the recovery kitchen here at Racism Non-Anonymous. Again, thanks for listening to me share. Till next time, get and stay safe. Peace.